Anyone who thinks he'll take me out is just a dreamer. If you think you're the bomb, then I'm Hiroshima. Anyone who thinks he'll take me out is just a dreamer. If you think you're the bomb, then
What's up, y'all? This is Debbie with DCtellallmedia. I'm live in the studio right now with Bmarz. Bmarz, what that? That's in my Fat Trail voice. Yeah, I know. Just one of the hottest producers in the DMV, y'all. In case y'all don't know, please let them know who you work with.
Work with Fat Trail, of course, Marcus Houston, Don Richard from Dirty Money, let's see who else, Raheem Devon, and a lot of other DC artists and other artists.
Shout out to 368, Mr. Raheem Devon, his stuff. So, you're a producer in the DMV. It's a lot of competition, you know, in the city. What separates you from the rest of the competition?
I think basically what separates me is I had a more musical background. I can actually play instruments and know how to put stuff together. So I think that pretty much really separates me from other producers that use more samples. I can actually play actual instruments and stuff like that. So
you off your Ryan Leslie?
Yeah, I'm on Ryan Leslie.
Shout out to Ryan Leslie. I'm a huge fan of his. He can play 8, 10 instruments or something. He's dope. That's why I mentioned him. But I just wanted to touch bases on that because you did Fat Trail's Tokyo Spinach, right?
Yeah.
That's one of my bangers right there, y'all. That's the club banger right there.
Yeah, you was in here dancing to it.
I was in here dancing to it. I'm not going to show y'all because y'all be like, shit, but I'm like shit. So we're going to skip on to the next thing. But on top of the Tokyo Spinach, I heard you're into making R&B beats.
Yeah, I do R&B, I do pop, I do country, I do rock. I do a lot of different genres of music. I don't just do rap. I do, I said, I do R&B, pop. I do a lot of crossover tracks, into different genres. So, I do techno, I do country with guitar and all that. I do all that. So, pretty much open to everything.
But from what I heard, you're very young, right?
Yeah, I'm 35. So I'm 22. Born birthday June 24th, 1988. I'm 22 years old.
So did you go to college for this, or you just one of those super talented people that just got into it?
I went to Omega Recording Studio School for applied science, recording and sciences. That's the name. Sorry, I messed the name. That's the name. I went there a year after I graduated from out of high school, and I got my certification in Pro Tools and all that stuff. So I did go to school, but I got a lot of experience learning from people, and that's where I got a lot of knowledge from, actually learning from people. Shout out to Kevin Jackson from Night Flight. He told me a lot of stuff. That Stacey Lattisal's husband, he told me
we all know Stacey Lattisal.
Endless stuff. So yeah.
Well, shout out to Fat Trail because he's really hot in DMV right now, and you working with him. But you also named a lot of names in there. So as far as you working with them, do you feel like the new rappers right now, are you charging them a grip for a beat? Tell the truth, man. We want to know the truth.
I'm not really charging no grip or nothing like that. I like to look out for, especially my people, for my DMV artists. If you a DMV artist, I look out for you. I be like, yo, I throw you a beat. You know what I'm saying? I just try to look out. I don't charge no grip because I don't work with whoever I don't work with. I'm just grinding just like y'all. So
So as a producer, you're pretty hip to who's hot in the DMV.
Yeah, you definitely got.
Who's next for Bmarz to work with? Who do you want to work with?
Who do I want to work with?
Yeah.
Everybody.
See, that's not fair. He don't know how we go on this show. I want to hear names. Who do you want to work with? Because I can tell you what I heard. I can tell you what I heard.
Tell me what you heard.
I heard that you sent some stuff to the Study Boys. Shout out to SB.
Yeah, I just sent some stuff to them. You saying as far as DMV or
DMV.
Oh, DMV. I definitely Slutty Boys. Definitely, I sent them some stuff the other day. I definitely want to work with Wale. I try.
Shout out to Mr. Kalor.
Shout out to him. Trying to work with him. Tabby.
Shout out to Big
Trying to work with Fat Trail some more. I might work with him some more. Just everybody for real. Tierra Thomas.
Tierra Thomas is dope. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mean to stop him, but Tierra Thomas is not a DMV artist. She's actually lives in Indianapolis. She's actually signed with the Board of Administration, so shout out to the board for picking up Tierra Thomas. She's super dope. She plays the guitar, she raps, and she sings. So that was, y'all two could line together. Hit up Bmarz, please, for me. He's on my Twitter page. It's Bmarz. Make sure you holler at him too. So, since, producers, y'all get to see how artists truly are behind the scenes. If you can name your top 3, I'm not even going to ask you to name 5. If you can name your top 3 DMV artists right now, who's in your top 3?
I would say Fat Trail, Wale, and let me see who else I want to say. Fat Trail, Wale. You talking about as far as rappers or just period?
I'm talking about artists in general.
Fat Trail.
Yeah, his phone is ringing right now.
Yeah, so Fat Trail, Wale, and then I would say like.
You don't have another 3? It's so many artists in the DMV.
I mean, I guess I would say like, if we want to go as far as rap, I would say like Slutty Boys. Like them would be the top 3 artists that I would say that I see who's next. You know what I'm saying? Fat Trail definitely grind. He definitely has a buzz, something serious. Slutty Boys have a buzz too. Wale's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wale is Wale. So, those like the 3 top right there that I can see that everybody pretty much is talking about positively and negatively.
Right.
So yeah.
It's Chuck with DCtellallmedia reporting live from the studio with Bmarz. What's good with you, food? Alright, man, coolin', man. Alright, so we're gonna get into a little bit of the music side and behind the scenes side with you. And first and foremost, what kind of beats do you specialize in?
Pretty much specialize in R&B, pop, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much everything for real.
Right. Do you prefer like a down south or up north feel, or is it a mixture in between?
Pretty much like a mixture in between. Anything that's like crossover, like crazy, a lot of simp, just like some crazy shit for real.
Right. And what programs are you running on?
I use it's called Logic, and then it's loaded with different VST, virtual instruments and stuff like that. I also use Pro Tools. I'm certified in Pro Tools, but I just got hip to the Logic, so I'm using that for the last couple months.
Are you still kind of using the MPC right now, or?
Nah, the MPC that's kind of like, it ain't old school, but I like progressed from the MPC onto like everything that's in, the VSTs and stuff like that. I mean, it's still cool. I just stopped using it. I mean, it's cool though, but
So for a person like myself who's interested in getting to learn how to make beats, what would you suggest how they would go about doing it?
I mean, pretty much. How I started actually with Fruity Loops. And that's pretty much a basic program a lot of cats use, you know what I'm saying? People still use a lot of down south folks, like Les Lula, all of them, they still use Fruity Loops, but just get the program, the different programs, and jump on in and start learning stuff, messing with different stuff, start putting stuff together. I mean, that's pretty, I can't,
Right,
like,
so usually how long can it take you to make a beat, or how short rather?
I could bang out a beat in like 30 minutes, but it's taking me like, I've made a beat and then like that junk sit for like a week, and I might gotta just think about what I might gotta add. I'll be like, yo, this shit, need more bottom or need like a different kick or something.
So what you telling me, you can make an initial beat, but it can take a month to finish because you keep adding extra stuff and taking out,
Yeah, like a lot of cats, like they come out and they say, yo man, I can bang out a beat in like 30 minutes, but I'm like, yo, okay, you bang out a beat in 30 minutes, that don't mean it's hot. You know what I'm saying? I like to make sure my shit is hot, and you know what I'm saying, of the power, and it's like good. So, I take the time out and I sit there and I actually study the beats, like, is it hot, is it, all that, so.
Alright, last but not least, do you have to be a musician to make a beat?
That's kind of funny, because no, you don't have to be a musician, as long as you got some kind of music, like idea about music and what some idea about music and melodies and something like that. You don't necessarily have to be a musician. You don't have to play the drums and be all like Stevie Wonder on the keyboard and all that, you know. So I mean, like I said, as long as you can put basic song structure together and you know, like
some type of knowledge of music, then
yeah, some type of song, you know what I'm saying, you know. So I mean, you don't have to be a musician though.